up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my reaction to this week's chapter of One Piece. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here for last week's, but I did read it and stuff, and man, this Omen thing that he now did to recover his knights, and then with this fire, and he's just seeming to just blast people away just like that. Who is this guy? One thing I do know that I can definitely think we can all confirm is that he's a Lunanarian, and very tall Lunanarian, might I add. Maybe taller than King. Maybe, I don't remember exactly. But now that we know who this guy is, his conqueror's hockey, how he just swoops in and just slices people like that, man, what are we in for here? Well, I guess we'll find out in this next chapter, so let's get to it. Alright, so we got here the One Piece chapter 1181, A God and a Devil. A God and a Devil, huh? This ought to be interesting. Like that cover of Carrot right there with those sharks. Okay, moving on. Memories from 14 years ago. Take the throne. I doubt that. Live up to 300 years old, but he died at 144. That's a sucky way to go out. Yes, Imu did trick your father. He tricked him good, sadly, and people tried to warn him not to trust this guy. You suffered most, Imu. Don't make me laugh. That has scarred him for so long. I can't blame Loki for being like this. Ooh, already going with his Ragnar Izuchi. And yet Imu blocks it like that with that flame of his. No doubt that flame's part of his devil fruit. That, along with his hockey and his Lunarian abilities, and that scythe, and this flame somehow having homie type abilities. Just, what is this? What is all this? Who is this guy? A real powerful force of hockey, and thrown out there. Yeah, he tanked it, Loki, 'cause this guy ain't no ordinary guy. Omen is simply Emu's military might. Yeah, I'm sure it's more to it than that. Huh? Gigantification? Its power dwells in all things. Whoa. Incredible art shots right here of the action. Dang. Oh, oh, is he going in for a stabbing move? Nemesis. And he did stab him. Whoa. And wait. His so his scythe turned into a blade and it looks like Mihawk's blade. There's no way that's a coincidence. Not with as long as I've been reading and watching One Piece. Oda always puts in Easter egg breadcrumb clues to be left behind. There's got to be a connection there. And yet that craving can be easily satisfied via corruption. It merely requires one to submit their will to a convenient. In a way, he's explaining what his powers are in a way that, mind you, we're not fully understanding off the top of my head, at least right now. But I think I'll get it as I read more better into it, but not now. When their envy drives them, they'll achieve power. Those three things together form a trinity, known as Dominion. So is he saying is that him defining his Dominion ability? A big blow to Loki, it seems, though. Shall I grant thee the power of God?
In one step thou wouldst go far beyond humanity.
Oh, looks like that didn't stop Loki, though. And yeah, you don't want that. I would bet not after what Emu did to his father.
So God's dominion, that's your power. Sounds more like a deal with the devil to me. Is there a difference between a god and a devil? Ah, the chapter's title. I just know I ain't gonna let myself be dominated by anyone. The world itself rejoices in a state of dominion. Isn't that right? Joyboy and Emu in the past. Isn't that right, Joyboy? Okay.
It seems like a nerve just got struck by Emu there. What he said there just sounded strange. Make no mistake, we know he knows Joy Boy. It's just though that, man, what had happened between the two of these guys in the past?
Gotta eat more. I've never felt anything like this before.
And you'll soon meet him, Luffy. You are gonna meet the enemy of who you've been reincarnated as, Joy Boy. Well, get your butt moving and eat faster, Luffy, 'cause I think you're gonna be needed.
You still lost in thought? That tells me one thing. You're underestimating.
Clearly he is. I mean, you just swatted that dude all the way up to the tree. Dang. If he's so lost in thought about about his battle with Joy Boy, he must have really been damaged. Mind you, I know this guy ain't out yet, but still. Oh, Loki went dragon mode. Thornheim. He's smiling as he's now seeing that dragon. I'm guessing that dragon devil fruit was also part of the not 900 year struggle. Okay, so that's it right there, guys. That was the chapter. And yeah, action packed with some very interesting Easter eggs and hints right there. This just makes me think on who is Emu. What? Yeah, like Emu, the way he talked about things, talking in this sort of way where we gotta reread this to just try to know what is he talking about. Read deeper into what he's saying, just so we can see, try to break it down. What is he saying here? Like talking about his powers, about like how he sees things and stuff, and then that out of nowhere of like space out due to thinking of Joy Boy. What in the? Despite all the years that's passed, here he is, still in aching over Joy Boy. What did Joy Boy do to piss this guy off? I don't know, but I'm very interested. Just as I'm interested in that little Easter egg shot Oda drew on how he stabs Loki, almost how like Mihawk tried to stab Luffy back in the war. It was just signification of that. There cannot be a coincidence. They've got to have some connection right there. And yeah, make no mistake, I still believe he's a Lunanarian, but he's a Lunanarian with devil fruit powers and other abilities and stuff, all scrunched in together. So, devil, god, and here we got Nika, the sun god, and then this guy with some sort of devil fruit power that's like a representation of the devil. Who are you, Emu? What happened to you? Why are you so talking so mysterious like, etc., etc. We gotta figure this out eventually, but I am definitely interested to see what's gonna happen going forward. But I'm gonna go ahead, guys, end it all right there. And like always, you enjoy my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and be notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!